Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a beautiful 1976 Datsun 280Z. It does have the original motor, 5-speed transmission now, and an amazing underside. If you guys want to see a full gallery, click on the link below. Let's do a detailed walk around. Let's start off with the overall condition. I'd rate this easily a 7 out of 10, so it's a 70% out of 100. And I know that everybody else in the shop is going to be like, this thing is pristine, but the paint shows its age from being painted in 2018. Paint has minor cracks throughout. Body is extremely solid. You could put a magnet anywhere on this car, and we also have photos when it was getting restored. This was purchased by the restorer in 2018, and it was restored between 2018 to 2020. Then it was sold to one of their clients, and then we acquired it in 2023. It had recent service before we purchased it, and then we also did a once-over before we did this video, and my father actually drove it over 200 miles to make sure that it was good to go, and he gave it double thumbs ups. Side profile for the driver's side is very clean. You do have a set of Inky wheels, and then you also have the Falcon tires that are very sticky. We're gonna spin it around so I can show you the passenger side. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. Spinny. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side. I don't see any major dents or dings. Body lines are straight. And as I said before, you can stick a magnet anywhere on this car. And we do have photos of the restoration process, which are in our gallery. So click on the link below. Tires have about, I'd say, 75% tread. The tires were put on in 2018, so they're 5 years old. So you still have plenty of life left. And I hope the person that buys this drives the heck out of it. Antenna has been shaved. Roof line is very nice, and then there are 2 stress cracks that I see on both sides of the body, right here on the pillar, and that's just the paint cracking, so it must have been bad prep. It's an amateur paint job, but it shows very well, so if you drive this, it looks beautiful, but if you get up close and personal, and we say this because we're honest, we sell 95% sight unseen. I don't want anybody to have a surprise. There are minor imperfections. All of your bright work is very nice. They did paint all of the side pieces in this beautiful gunmetal to match the wheels along with the bumpers. Let's turn it forward and pop the hood. You want to talk about perfection? Take a look at this L28. Everything has been redone. We do have all the records for when it was rebuilt. The wrinkle finish on the top of the valve cover, unbelievable. All of your plating, just look at it, it's great. You do have a set of coilovers with 16-way adjustability, and right now they're set at the 4th setting, so you have a nice soft ride, but you still can push it through the corners. Big aluminum radiator, ice cold air, the list goes on. All of your compartments to get to your master cylinder or your clutch cylinder, very easy, very nice, all metal. As I said before, this is basically a California car. And take a look at the underside shot. So click on the link below. Let's spin it around so I can show you this beautiful hatch. Let's pop the hatch. Before we do that, I want to show you how nice all the satin finishes are. So this is satin silver. It looks great. All your taillights look good. All the metal around here is very nice. And the best part, look at this. All solid. Everything's very clean here. You do have the adjustability for your dampeners back here as well because it's a full coilover setup. I believe it's BC Racing. Underneath here, you do have a spare tire with the jack, and all the metal is very nice. It still has the factory style insulation. All of your rubber is very nice, and then that plating that you see in the engine bay is throughout the whole entire vehicle. So all of the bolts have been replated. All of your hinges are replated. This is a really nice one. Let's take it for a spin. Take a look at the interior. So the door cards are extremely nice. I want you guys to look at the gallery. They're a single design with a nice grab handle. Windows work as they should. You have your lever right here. Dash has been reskinned as well, and this was actually the prototype for the skin company. You do have a quick release steering wheel, aka a anti-theft device, but I guess nowadays the 5-speed would be the anti-theft device for everything. It starts up easily. You do have a set of Sport comp gauges throughout and Pro comp gauges for the water temperature. And it sounds glorious. Your air conditioning's ice cold, 33 degrees. Headliner's nice. Your glove box is nice as well. But there you go. Shifter works, perfect, 5-speed. It's not loose, it feels good, it's nice and tight. Emergency brake works. Center section does have a small crack in it. But I want you to look at all the finishes when you're looking at the gallery. It is beautiful. All the gauges are operating. And it sounds really good. Before we take it for a test drive, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please be sure to click like and subscribe below because that's going to give you guys more great cars like this, and it's going to keep the whole team happy. Right now, all the boys in the office have a R33 Skyline that they're going to be building on our YouTube channel, which is this same channel, and you get to see them upgrade the turbo, add more boost, and show you how to buy a Japanese car and how to sell it too. Let's go for a test drive. We're going to take this 76Z out for a test drive. My father actually put 200 miles on it, and he gave me an A-OK on it. He did point out some things, so there is lash in the rear end. It does have upgraded gears in the rear. When you put it in the air, when you move the differential, there is a slight amount of lash, so you do feel it if you don't essentially massage the clutch when you release it. Just being honest with you, you guys are not here, so we have to explain it. But in regards to drivability, very fun, very peppy. All the gauges have been upgraded to autometers. They all work as they should. We have good oil pressure. Radio is intact but does not operate. Air conditioned, 33 degrees out of the vents. Headliner's nice. The seats are very nice. Emergency brake works. All the lights operate as they should. And it's actually really peppy for what it is. Fuel injected. Very, very clean engine bay. Listen to that. Huh. Second gear, third gear. Has a nice exhaust note as well. So this is built out in California, and we have the build pictures along with documentation from before the restoration. Motor is numbers matching, does have an upgraded 5-speed transmission, does have upgraded gears as well. Clutch does not slip. Steering is very precise, so when we originally received it, the dampeners were set all the way to hard, so it's pretty harsh. Now it drives nice, but it still is a coilover setup, so you're going to still feel a lot of the momentum. But when you push it through corners, which I'll do when we get to the turnaround, you're going to see how it performs. It feels great. It drives nice. This is a really nice, I would say, essentially a 280Z hot rod. And it sounds good too. You do have a quick release steering wheel. Your lights work as they should, which I'll show you in a little bit. We're going over the bridge. No hesitation at all. Lights are operating. Listen to that. I like it. There is no horn. Dash is very nice. This is a covered dash. So this is the first production unit that they actually made for it. And the history behind why we bought this one, I bought this one for my father. His name's Earl, and he always dreamed about one of these. We got it, and he just wants an original stock one, so our hot rod has to go for sale. We're going to do a turnaround here, get you guys a nice little acceleration shot, and let you decide if you want to put this in your collection. This is a really fun weekend warrior, cold air, extremely clean and tidy, suspension set up right, nice set of tires and wheels, and that color combination is very nice. We already went over the paint quality, which you're seeing right now probably in the video, and we said it's a 7 out of 10, and that's being honest. If someone else could look at it and they may say it's higher, but most of the time people are buying sight unseen from our site. We've sold over 2,800 classic and niche market cars, all on the internet. So if you guys want to get a transport quote, or if you guys want to find out about financing, we can help you out there as well. All right, let's test it out. Feels good. Brakes are even as well. I can downshift it easily. Not bad. Feels good. We're going to turn right here so we can go over the bumps. Let the cameraman go over. See how the brakes feel. Brakes are good. It's a little hot we're in second gear right now. I'm going to keep it in second and push it through this corner. Very easy. We're going to go over some bumps here so you can see how the suspension reacts. Second gear, third gear. First set. There's a big dip right here. Rebound's very nice. Super smooth. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261.